Hello, hello, my wonderful collective. Welcome to my channel. This is me, Slava. Good to see everybody, and welcome the guests of my channel as well. If you're new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, my wonderful collective, let's do another reading for you, and let's take a look what messages the universe have for you today. Important information for you. What do you need to know? Ooh, 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 ooh. Cards are jumping out. So what information? Your guides, your spirit guides, your ancestors, the universe have for you today. What do they want you to know? What's the universe want you to know? Let's see. The universe wants you to know, first of all and most of all, we have a card of the star. Star is this unique connection, unique bond. I should say a very special, sacred bond that you have with the universe. And of course, no matter what you're going through, what you're dealing with, you need to understand that the universe supporting you, the higher power supporting you, they guiding your way, right? That's why the definition of a star. Star is always a symbol of direction. Meaning that, like I already mentioned, regardless of what is happening in your life, you have that star. You follow the universe. You're on the right path, you're on the right track. And as I said, that special bond that you possess with the higher powers is absolutely incredible, right? This is meaning that you are on the right path. You are on the right path, you're moving the right direction. So this is once again a confirmation for you that you're not alone. You're not alone. The higher powers leading you, and that bond with the universe itself is incredible here. I don't see that you violated. See, that's the thing about having support from the higher powers, having support from the universe, is that you never violated any laws of the universe. What do I mean by it? When I say you never violated the rules of the universe, meaning you have done no harm. And that's what the universe protecting you. They're protecting those who are pure and kind of heart, who are loving. That is you. So, as I said, no matter what you're going through, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. What path the universe leading you towards? Because I feel a strongly message today is about direction. What direction, I should say, the universe leading you towards? What direction? Well, of course, look at this. Career, success, luck, hard work. That's really what it is. You're like this hard-working bee. You have been working. You have been working on yourself. You have been working with the universe. You've done a tremendous job. Incredible job. But also this card of hard work means that your hard work will be paid out. That's what it means. Now, if you have any issues currently with the paperwork, this is also signifying that you will get what you have been working towards. You put in the work and you did everything right. So no matter what conflicts that are happening around you, whether it's legal in nature, to do, let's say, with a state, um, or to do with a divorce, or to do with a criminal law, no matter what type of paperwork or what it is you're working for, it will be resolved in your favor. So in other words, the universe leading you towards that and reassuring you that everything you're doing it right, that your hard work will be paid out. That's exactly what the message from the source is for you today, that it will be paid out. So don't quit. despite the fact how hard it is, but you haven't quit yet, and you won't quit. So keep working hard. The universe supports those who actually put in the work. What is the work? It's your energy. You're putting in your energy in whatever it is you're working on right now, whether it's a business, whether it's your self-development. I mean, to each their own, to each their own. But at the end of the day, your hard work will be paid out. And this is what the universe wants you to know. You will get what you deserve. Oh, there's a couple more cards fell out. What you have been working on, let's see. Because I see it was difficult, right? I kind of feel like there was some sort of situation that was created for you where literally the only thing you had to do is to work, right? Some sort of conditions were placed around you. But you quickly mobilized yourself. I feel you mobilized yourself. And you said, well, you know what? I will just work, right? Which was the right choice. Your hard work will be paid out. What else the universe wants you to know in regards to your current situation? Yeah, it's a card of the time. The card of the time, which signifies time has come, right? Time has come. You have been patient, like I said. It's been a long period of time, because there's a time signifies here. Time, for such a very long time, you have been such a strong woman or a strong man. You're a strong person. And perhaps a lot of your enemies or your oppositions, those who oppose you, those who try to break you, and try to do so once again for extended period of time, I see. Your work has been interfered or intercepted with for a very long time, maybe even years. Like I see a card 7 years, 3 years, maybe for some 10 years. So a very long time you remain strong. And once again, the universe support those who are fighters. Who are fighters. You fought for your rights. You fought for yourself. You didn't give up. You didn't give up. For the longest time, you had to remain strong. Because you are strong. And I see freedom. See, freedom. You will be releasing something, some sort of situation that honestly kind of felt like this cocoon, like you were put into this cocoon. Intentionally, someone put you in this cocoon. Somebody maybe initially at one point saw that you're like some sort of caterpillar or something. But here you are. You will emerge as this beautiful, beautiful butterfly. Butterfly is a symbol of rebirth, symbol of new life, a new you. And that's exactly how I see you. Reborn, different, stronger than ever. So at the end of this difficult path, and all the hard work that you will put into this situation, whatever the situation is, through such a long period of time, it will pay out. Because right now you're probably thinking, well, it doesn't end. It doesn't end. The situation that you have been put into, I will take a look, what is the situation? Because there's a symbol of cocoon. It's like as if you were cocooned, like literally wrapped around. You couldn't do anything. You couldn't go anywhere. You were putting in some sort of very strict conditions. It could happen where you were targeted, where you were abused, wrongfully convicted, set up, framed. But at the end of the day, the universe wanted you to go through this path so you would realize how strong you truly are. How strong you truly are. And here you are, emerging as this beautiful butterfly. Beautiful butterfly here. What is this situation? Why do I see this cocoon here? I see a tremendous self-development here. Tremendous self-development. I see some sort of third-party situation. This is a lover's triangle. Lover's triangle, maybe a situation that puts you into this some sort of cocoon where you will once again free yourself. It's something to do with the triangles. Maybe perhaps some of you were part of a third party relationship. So soon you will decide, okay, you know what? I have been putting in the work. Um, Nothing's happening. So you're going to break any sort of third party relationship. And you will choose to once again take a different road. You will come to realization that the third party relationship is not something that you ever want to be part of, which is a right decision. It's a smart decision. Okay. But they showed me some sort of situation with third party. Maybe there was one man and you and another woman, or you and two men, some sort of third party relationship, third party triangle situations that really burden you, really burden you. This cocoon that was artificially created, or artificially, I should say, knitted around your energy. Once again, show me the symbol of difficulty, burdens. It burdened you. What kind of relationship you were with? Were you with a man that doesn't know what loyalty is? I also see you went through poverty, right? You went through poverty. You could have lost finances. It was a very dirty and very nasty third party battle. Like somebody was fighting you here. Maybe a sense of revenge. But like I said, you're freeing yourself from that, from this burden that was laid on you. Clarify this triangle, a triangle, love triangle. Love triangle is the reason of this so-called cocoon, which means that maybe perhaps after a very painful love relationship or romantic experience, you kind of shut down, right? This is also could happen where you yourself choose to go into work, but no, there's negativity here that was done. There was a lot of jealousy here towards you from the other woman or another man. Well, man, I know there's some crazy man, but could be man or a woman. Someone here was very jealous. Maybe perhaps is currently very jealous of you, and most of all, very jealous of your success. Because whoever created you this problem, aware how hard you work. They know that you're a hard worker. They know that you're a strong person, right? There's a lot of jealousy here, just so you know. A lot of jealousy. You know what jealousy is, in a way, a root of all evil, but see, you protect it. You protect it. At this point, universe shielding you. You have a shield, unbreakable shield in your energy against negativity. Even though, like I said, a lot of people are jealous. They're jealous because they see you thrive. Everybody knows whoever was competing here was you. I will clarify. There's some sort of lover's triangle here. The cause of what happened to you. I see jealousy, I see negativity, and I see a lover's triangle that burden you. Yeah, see, there's an ending for these people. The card of Tower, complete demolishment of this situation, completely. So let's clarify this lover's triangle. What about this lover's triangle? What is this lover's triangle? Yeah, of course, look at this. Criticizing, disrespect, judgmental. You were just judged. Judged because you're not like everybody else. You don't have to be like everybody else. That's why you are who you are. You embrace your differences. You embrace your strengths. But someone here was throwing shade at you, right? Was criticizing you. You were disrespected. You felt disrespected. You felt betrayed. Who was criticizing you? Okay. Group of people, maybe. Who was criticizing you? Who is the source of this throwing shade at you? I feel like you were judged. And honestly, I don't see why would anybody judge you for? Because of their personal issues? I see you such a hard worker. You're truly a hard worker. This is what I see. You're a woman or a man that constantly putting the work. You work, work, work. You're like this busy bee. And yes, people don't like that. People don't like strong people like you because they're a flock, right? They flock together. Who was criticizing you? Who was judging you? Why there's so much judgment? It's kind of funny because a lazy people here who judged you, yet were jealous of you. Lazy. And yet you always there for other people. You always helping other people. But you know what? If you, through this difficult journey, because I see it wasn't an easy journey for you, you're just about to be released from this idiotism of this negative, envious people. But what there is to be judged you for? Why? Why you were judged? Who judged you? Who criticized you? Who slandered you? First, let's see who is this person to do with a triangle. Yeah, moon. Look at this. Lies upon lies and lies. You as a strong person were slandered. Slandered. See, moon card. It's either unhealthy people, group of people, or unhealthy person. So who is this crazy person that was disrespecting you? The card of world come up. Yeah, their whole world is now falling apart for their lies. See, twice the card of tower came up. Whoever did this to you is not done. They're done. They're finished. That's what happens. What goes around comes around. I will take a look at what you were judged for. Of course, if this is a third-party competition, look, lies, deceptions, envy on you. Out of jealousy, honestly, everything that happened to you is out of jealousy. Now let's ask the spirit guides, who was criticizing you? Who was judging you? Who was lying about you? Who was disrespecting you? Who is this person? Who is this person? Two of Swords. A person that is, like I said, does not know what's happening. Never knows what's happening. On top of that, either have illness, anxiety, depression, insecurity. Of course, what kind of strong person would judge anybody? I don't see you judging anybody. Who are you judging? You're only judging yourself. Thinking to yourself, well, how can I evolve? What can I do to be the better version of myself? That's your perspective. So clearly, whoever did this to you, whoever criticized you, whoever judged you and still continues doing so, despite the fact that everything in their life is already fallen apart to bits and pieces, there is no restoration. This person or a group of people that did this to you, beyond repair, there's no salvation anymore. That's why there's a Nine of Swords. They judged you because they themselves were not happy with who they are. They're scared. I see fear. So why are you hiding then? Show yourself. They're scared of law. That's what they're scared about. They're scared of legal consequences. They're scared of karma. Because whatever that competition and this jealousy that cross any healthy point of view, let the universe themselves interfering here. And law. There's law. This person is very afraid of legal consequences. So I can only assume what was done to you. I cannot imagine something terrible. But everything that happened to this person or group of people that lied about you, that judged you, that criticized you, that disrespected you in any way, shape, or form, they will pay for that. They will pay for that because they had no right. They had no right to do this to you. No right. You are who you are, and you have a right to be who you are. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. It's not their place to disrespect you, to throwing shade at you. I still want to see who is this person, man or a woman. Who is this person? Who is this person? Devil and some woman. Demonic, obsessed, drama queen, okay? I call her drama queen. You probably wonder why. I'll explain why. Queen of Cups. Drama queen. Emotional. Faker. Two-faced. On one point, she does not look like there is a devil there, right? Nagging on her brain. Jealousy. That explains the third party. So your ex, I'm assuming, was not loyal to you either. Kind of had a personality to go on the side. A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit everywhere, right? No loyalty there. She was competing with you. She was jealous of you, and she judged you nonstop. You're bad. You're this and this, made fun of you. All aspects of your life were judged. As she knows you. She doesn't know you. She doesn't know you. Maybe she knows you now. So that's who. It's a woman. Some sort of unstable woman here getting karma. Getting karma for fraud, for intentionally destroying your life. Because she wanted to get rid of you, right? If there is a situation of third party, which is a lover's triangle, she wanted to take you. She knew how strong you are. She knew. She knew who you are. She knew. It's this woman and her squad. See, close friends. Birds of a feather flock together. Her and like-minded like her. But evil, right? Evil. Devil. Demonic. That demonic jealousy. Was jealous of your inner light. You understand? Because you have that inner light. Yeah, hookup, fling, friends with benefits. Maybe your ex was seeing her or sleeping with her, like hooking up with her, right? And she's like, no, I want more. I want him all to myself. Now, I'm not here to judge this poor man, pathetic man who is stuck with this demonic, crazy woman on the first place. But on another hand, he was not committed to her at that time. He was not committed to you. He was not committed to her either. But she wanted more, right? She wanted more. So, of course, what would you do? What would you do if you wanted to get rid of somebody who is prettier, smarter, stronger, funnier? You lie. You lie. You judge them. You criticize them. You're brainwashing everybody. So he was hooking up with her, right? Whoever he was hooking up with. Yeah. Okay, what is this hookup? What is this? What is this hookup? Yeah, see, small-minded, pity, right? Pity, immature, immature. It's some sort of immature crowd, immature group of people. Slow-minded, low-minded, okay? Small-minded, I should say. They they blow something out of proportion. They made it sound like this is like honestly the end of the world. They created something from nothing. From nothing. Jealousy. A bitter woman jealousy. And of course, she used sexual tactics, lured him by temptation, gaining attention. And that's really this woman's tactic, you know, in a bedroom type of thing. And now she's not. Now she's upset. Now she's worried, right? Now she's scared. Yeah. Look at this repo. She cannot even afford things anymore. I see that she's financially incapable. Her assets are being repossessed. She defaults on payment. She cannot keep up financially. Maybe perhaps this whole triangle and this whole jealousy was a source of money, right? I'm not really looking into the situation, but I see she's getting what she deserves. She's getting what she deserves because I also see here that you financially struggled here for a long time. So I can imagine the things that this delusional, jealous woman have done. She's getting her karma as I speak. I see there's financial problem. Yeah, look at this, of course. Rich witchcraft, of course. What else? What else she would do? Witchcraft. Yay. She's not only crazy, but she did some sort of spells. She did witchcraft. Now that explains why you're protected from her witchcraft. She's probably trying to do something still. But at this point, like I said, there's it's done. It's over. It's over for her. It's over for her squad, for her tribe, whatever she wants to call it. It's over. Her witchcraft doesn't work. She's exactly most likely was participating in some sort of witchcraft, right? And she's very two-faced, right? She's pretending. She's probably hiding that. Yeah, see, she's looking for answer. She's watching you online. She wants to know. She wants to know what's happening in your life. How you doing? Because she doesn't have enough information about you. She's scared. She's scared. She doesn't know anything. She doesn't know what's happening. She's very afraid. She's very afraid because she doesn't know what's coming. Like she can sense it. She can feel it. She knows things aren't right here in her life. And it took for some even 11 years, 9 years. Took you a long time to finally witness for yourself the justice being served throughout this whole jealous triangle, revenge, whatever that case may be. But at the end of the day, justice will prevail. And that's exactly what is going to happen. But she doesn't see to what extent it is. And it's really bad. Not only she did some sort of witchcraft here, that she got herself in financial ruins. Because she most likely tried to block your finances. There's something to do with jealousy on your job, on your work, right? On your money, on your stability. What kind of witchcraft this woman did here? Sexual witchcraft, see, intimacy, intimate. Some sort of witchcraft or intimacy, or there was some sort of spell, attraction spell, something to do with like intimate relationship. So once again explaining the third party, something to do with intimacy. Love, intimacy. And it was done most likely at the graveyard. At the graveyard. She did. She probably went to a graveyard to do something. Okay, so in other words, it's not good. It's bad. All of this type of things is bad. You do not do anything at the graveyard. But she could have do something at the graveyard, either to bury your relationship with somebody. So if you suspected like your ex quickly changed or his opinion quickly changed about you, yeah, of course it was a lot of judgment on you. It was a lot of gossip, a lot of criticizing who you are as a human being. But there's also was a witchcraft. There was. That was a witchcraft. So now exactly why she's getting this karma. Exactly why. But like I said, something to do with love. Yeah, see again, sexual tactics. Gaining attention, because, you know, it's this unhealthy obsession. Unhealthy obsession, attachment, codependency towards whoever this man was. How did you deal with this situation? Let's see, how did you deal with this situation? How did you deal with this situation personally for yourself? The card of death, the card of sickle, you cut it off, right? You made a decision. You very quickly, like I already mentioned, you're a very intelligent person. So you came to a realization very quickly here that, you know what, I don't need this drama. I don't need this. I don't need this. I'm going to walk away. So you walked away. You cut this off. You cut off this ex of yours completely. Cold turkey, out. The moment you find out that your partner was either in a relationship with somebody, it was just too much drama for you. So you decided to cut it off. Broken, right? I already said you're very intelligent here. You're a hard worker and you're very smart. That's your best quality here. Intellect, right? You have a willpower. You never be second. You never allow yourself to be a part of a triangle relationship. That's not you. You have value. You're strong. You're strong. You don't deal with this crap. So you quickly cut it off. You cut it off and you're like, nah, I'm out. I don't need this. I don't need this immaturity. I don't need this cheating. I don't need to be with a man who's in a relationship with somebody else, or taken, or seeing somebody else. So in other words, once you find out, because according to you, you were humiliated. You were humiliated. You knew that whoever this crazy woman here that was competing with you, having this, friends with benefit relationship was your ex. For you personally, it was humiliating. So you decided, I'm out. I'm not gonna be even seeing this man ever again. So you never did. You never went back. You never went back, and there's no way back. You ended once and for all. See, death. This was it. You could have. This is not something you could have forgive. You could have forgive maybe, but you would never forget. You would never cross over your own strengths, your own values. Completely. Yeah, and you chose yourself. You chose yourself. You said, I choosing me. I am the one that going to choose. I'm not going to be chosen by no man. That's what you said to yourself. You said, I am not second. I'm the one. I'm number one. And I'm not going to be competing with a sick, obsessed, delusional psychopath. And you walked away. And from that moment on, you said, Your view of this man changed. That's I feel what hurted you the most dealing with this triangle situation, is that you never thought you never thought that this is the woman that's supposed to fight over man. Because either it is up towards your upbringing, it is man fight for women, not women competing over some man. So whoever that man, like I said, you automatically rejected this man as a man. You didn't even perceive him as a man at this point. You didn't. You said, he's not a man. Are you kidding me? I'm out. So you said, I will not be chosen. I will choose. But I guess your ex wanted you to fight over him or something. I don't know what he wanted. Is that a man? No, it's not a man. So that was a right choice. It was a right choice. The best choice you make. Like I said, you're too smart to deal with this insanity of this flock of immature, small-minded human beings that besides their own little pond of stupidity, they never seen anything. They never seen the world. They never seen nothing. They're immature, shallow, you understand? No IQ in their brain of what really life is about. You, on another hand, know a lot of things. You might have traveled the world. You've been in different countries. You understand life. You understand the laws of the universe. You understand how life works. So for you, this was wild. It's as if you were put in the middle of some sort of hyena pack. And you said to yourself, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that some crazy sociopath would have actually fought you because her own sickness and her own obsession. For you, it was wild. So you chosen yourself, and that yeah, you suffered because, like I said, this crazy woman, she wouldn't give up. She wouldn't give up fighting with you. Yeah, see, fighting with you. But you know what? You crossed the bridge. You didn't do anything. You didn't fight. If you were to fight over this sick man over here, your ex, that is the root cause, right? Because he also participated in this whole stupidity. He's the one that had this non-committal fling relationship with this crazy chick. So if you were to actually fight for this psychotic nobody, this ex of yours, who clearly acted like not like a man, like a boy, like a kid. It's like a high school, some sort of musical. I don't even know. Could have been worse. So, of course, it's a very good thing that you just let these psychopaths stay where they at, as far away from you as possible. Because that would have been insane. You know, that would have been insane. Between witchcraft, this immorality, this sexual immorality. Yeah. No. That's not you. That's not you. So I do see you will free yourself from this situation. Completely. What else the universe have prepared for you? Okay, the card of Nemiso, enemy, of course, enemy. Look, this is your enemy right now. Of course you have enemy, and there's a military. Enemy, military. There's also the card over here. Maybe they're part of military. I don't know, there's a military come up here. Maybe this crazy woman knows somebody in military, but for some reason is connected to a military. Slow-minded, sociopathic people from some sort of military. I mean, I don't know how intelligent really these people are, but I do see enemy here. And I also see the card of malinsonia. Pretty much malinsonia means like boredness, right? Like, your enemy is like almost falling asleep, like bored. They know that they're done. They know that they're done. Let's clarify the card of military. Why there's a card of military comes up here? I see your enemy here cannot do anything. Nothing. Nothing can be done here. At this point, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you know. It doesn't matter how tough you are. You're done. Clarify the card of military here. Somebody unstable, was unstable mental state. Like crazy person. Maybe that person is a military member. Or the soldier or officer. Or maybe this crazy woman here that was fighting with you knew somebody from military who is little, cuckoo. Cuckoo. So now that explains why there is a courts involved here. Because whatever was done to you was done because of military. Somebody from military here that is mentally unstable here. See? Military, mentally unstable, courts, justice. So there most likely some crazy person here from military. It's a military involved. Lover's triangle, military, crazy people with unstable mental states. Who is this person from military? Now I'm curious. Who is this person from military? Why would a military be involved in some sort of pathetic triangle? What's happening? Where your ex from? Is he from like small town or something? What is this? Why would a military be involved here? Who is unstable here from military that is involved? Distance, on a distance from you. Yeah, trying to set you up, right? Military here. Committed fraud, some sort of delusional person, hermit, some loner, some creepo, delusional and unstable creepo, older man maybe. But there is a man here from military that is from a distance trying to set you up, fighting with you from over distance. Isn't that person most likely male here for military? Doesn't he knows what happened? Doesn't he know that he's going to be pretty much stuck? And he is stuck. He can't leave. He won't be able to leave. The only place he'll leave is a justice, remand center, incarceration facility. Everybody knows what he did. Who is this person? Everything falling apart. Everything falling apart. He is also this devil person. Maybe he also had intimate relationship with this crazy woman. Maybe that crazy woman that was competing with you was actually in an intimate relationship with this dude from military. So now what? Military decided to target you because some jealous sociopathic woman? Are they all sleeping with each other in that base? What's happening? What's happening? Is affair on top of affair. Yeah, look at this tyrant. Sick tyrant. I wonder if this sick tyrant in military, who is a military commander, I don't know who he is. I don't know the ranks of military, okay? I don't know anybody from military. So it's hard for me to pinpoint the ranks. But he most likely had this sexual relationship with this woman that was jealous of you. Maybe it was, I don't know. I cannot call it a triangle anymore. It's a circle, okay? Like a ball, a circle. Wow. And then somehow you were dragged into this situation. Like, these people are done. Done, okay? This man is cuckoo, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Sociopathic, weirdo, okay? So I guess that's all you have to do these days. A crazy witch wannabe who doing witchcraft on you nonstop 24/7 that literally cannot even afford to pay her own bills decides to sleep around with everybody to get what she wants. Clarify this card of the King of Swords. Oh, look at this. Deep connections, love, jealousy, bitter. Fraudster. He's a fraudster. These people set you up. This jealous woman and this man from military set you up. He set you up. You were set up here. There is a fraud here. Fraud. You see? Now it explains why were you in this cocoon. Somebody from military set you up. You see? And this is connected to this jealous woman. To this triangle situation here. But like I said, this man is already done. I see he's trying to fight with you somewhere from a distance. Maybe he's watching you, stalking you, observing you. He's trying. He's trying. But honestly, he's done. He's just bitter. Feeling like he's offended. He feels like you offended him somehow. The only way you could have offended these unstable people, small-minded, uneducated, shallow, it is by simply stating the truth. And that's probably why they targeting you, because you told the truth. And clearly this jealous woman and this man from military whom she had an affair with, they don't like that fact. They don't. They're scared. They're scared because it's all out. Is there any identification of this man from military that helped this jealous woman to set you up? I see he's bald. He's bald, like either has no hair or literally bald. Okay, like short hair, bald man with very unhealthy habits. Like he may have bad habits like drugs, alcohol. Yeah, probably drugs, alcohol. Very unhealthy habit. He has tattoos on his body. Okay, tattooed. Has tattoos. Bald, has tattoos. Initially brunette. Okay, brunette. So darker. And he's older than you. He's older than you. And he has a scar. Scar and brown eyes. He has a scar and brown eyes. And tattoos. Tattoos. Maybe he has a beard. Kind of funny. Bald, but has a beard. Hey. I don't know. So he's bald, but has a beard. Older than you. He's not super tall. I cannot tell that he's taller than you. He probably kind of like the same height as you, but he has a beard. And if you take a look at here, see once again, you have the same person. Beard, kind of slim, slimmer side, not really that tall. Okay. Older than you. So he's not like younger, older than you. And this jealous woman was using her sexuality, using the sexual tactics to make him, right? Make him. They did it together. They planned this to target you because she was jealous of you, right? She was jealous of you. She was competing with you. Like she had to prove something to somebody. What kind of tattoo this man has? Let's identify. I just want to clarify if any information coming in from guides in regards of tattoos. Let's see what kind of tattoos this unstable Bald man with a beard, with unhealthy habits, has. If there's anything about tattoos. Tattoos, horses, there's action, something to do with action, energy, the knight. Okay, so armor, maybe like a armor symbol, a sword. So a tattoo that signifies action or energy, battle maybe, or fight, or swords. Okay, something to do with that. Or maybe he got the tattoo as a part of a fight or a battle or deployment. There's a signifies a horses here, and of course knights. It's a tattoo that is symbolic of action or energy, action or energy. In regards of this person tattoos. Okay. Maybe air, aeroplane, plane. There's a lot of cards of plane, ocean, kayak, Air Force. This is Air Force military. Air from air. Air Force military. And has to do, maybe it's like I said, flying action. I don't know. Some sort of tattoo related to Air Force. Okay. Once again, we have horses here flying. We have plane flying. Maybe it's a symbol of some sort of plane. I don't know, something like that. Very symbolic tattoo. Very symbolic tattoo. So it looks like this whole triangle, this whole shenanigans that was initially brought against you, looks to me like it's done. Done, done, done. What advice the universe have for you today? Like the fact that everything will work out in your best interest, I guarantee you of that. But what information the universe have for you today? What do you need to know? It says wolf, hermit. Hermit medicine. Sorry, not hermit. Heart medicine. Hermit. Oh, too funny. It says, let go of that which does not serve you highest good. Right? Let it go. Let it go. Wolf. You're a lone wolf. That's really who you are. But it's okay, right? Let it go. These people are simply love-minded. They're unstable. They're unhealthy. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy to do this to you. To constantly abuse you is unhealthy. So let it go. Let it go. See, and grounding. Ground your energies and emotions deep into the earth. Release it into the earth. What else? Yeah, say Mother Earth. Mother Earth. Once again, what is Mother Earth? It's energy, it's healing. It's healing, it's releasing. Releasing this negativity, these people. You carry too much. I'm not saying that you cannot carry it. You have done so for a long time because, like I said, this military sociopath and this sick, jealous woman here that targeted you, this whole low-minded gang of these sickos, they don't have to understand you. They're not you. You're you. You live your life. You do what makes you happy. All of this is coming to an end here. Your enemies are scared. They're afraid. They're afraid because law is involved here. Remember, these guys are military. They should have not behaved this way. They should have not hurted you. They should have not targeted you. They should have not committed fraud. They should have not set you up. They did this willfully, knowingly. They planned it. Fraud is always premeditated. Always. You were targeted. You have nothing to worry about. They're gonna whine, they're gonna cry. Let them. They deserve what's coming to them. And you deserve nothing but grounding, happiness, healing, and peace. Peace. And that's what you're going to have. You're on the right path. You're 100% on the right path. Before I let you guys go, I do see that this military baldy, he has a scar. Scar. Where's scar? What area? Maybe face, on a face, or he has a scar. Somewhere there is a scar on his body. Visual scar. Just once again to properly pinpoint then an identification of this sociopath that has this sexual relationship with this corrupt soldier, greedy. He's greedy too. She's greedy. He's greedy. Where is the scar? Any information about his scar? Fight. Snake, dog. Maybe dog, from a dog. Dog. Maybe dog bit him. Because they're showing me animals here, okay? Animal fighting with a dog. Maybe a dog attacked him. He has a scar from an animal. Like an animal bite. Maybe a dog. Dog bit him. Or, yeah, most likely a dog. It's some sort of animal here. Not like work-related scar. Not from a tree. Not from a fall. But particularly from a dog. Dog or some sort of animal. He has a scar from that. Not from surgery. From a dog. Dog bite. And once again, I was just shuffling, asking the conclusion of this so-called uneducated, small-minded, delusional people that have harmed you for such a long period of time. Once again, justice will be served. So rest assured that everybody always gets what they deserve at the end of the day. And as I begin this reading, notifying you and explaining you that you are on the right path. You're on a path of success, freedom, and incredible new beginnings. You will emerge 100 times more stronger than even these sick people ever thought you are, even though they knew you're strong. That's why they had to do all of this to you. But justice will be served. Most likely, these individuals will be imprisoned. They will be imprisoned because they've done too much harm. Clarify the card of justice. Friends. Yeah, exactly. Victim. Card of victim. Man and a woman, couple and a family. Bunch of friends. They will be arrested. They all got caught. Everybody. Friends, lovers, couples, family, friends. It doesn't matter. You all got caught. They all got caught. It's done. They should have left you be. They should have let you be. But since they didn't, they will be arrested. So as I was stipulating, there will be arrest warrants issued against them. So that is that, my wonderful collective. Once again, I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Once again, if you're new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, you're strong. Continue doing what you're doing. Never give up. Never quit. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.